Hey Geekly, Kikai Wafra here, and today, pull up a stool, grab a drink, and maybe something to squeeze in frustration because we have got a massive one to unpack. We are talking about the kind of news that shifts the tectonic plates of the entire entertainment industry. We are talking about the red N swallowing the WB shield. That is right. If you haven't seen the headlines, Netflix has officially announced they are buying Warner Bros. For a staggering $72 billion. Just wrap your head around that number. To be clear, they are buying the legendary studio, so Superman, Harry Potter, Casablanca, plus HBO and HBO Max. They are stripping it away from the cable stuff like Discovery and CNN, leaving those behind, and taking the premium jewels for themselves. It is the biggest merger since the last biggest merger, but this one feels different. Now, let's play fair for a second. Let's look at this through the lens of a tired consumer, which, let's be honest, is all of us. On paper, the devil's advocate argument is incredibly tempting. We're all sick of subscription fatigue, right? You want to watch Stranger Things? You need Netflix. You want to watch House of the Dragon? You need Max. You want to watch The Office? You need Peacock. It is a nightmare. This deal promises to consolidate two of the biggest libraries on Earth into one place. Imagine logging in and seeing The Witcher right next to Game of Thrones. Imagine Netflix's user interface, which, despite its flaws, actually works, powering HBO's library, which is usually stuck on a glitchy app. And, hey, if Netflix owns the content, maybe we stop seeing our favorite 90s sitcoms disappear every 2 years because of licensing wars. They pitch this as optimizing plans and expanding access, and part of me wants to believe that having one super streamer is just easier. But it is when I started reading the actual press release in the analyst calls that I started to get that familiar twitch in my eye. Because while the convenience sounds nice, the corporate reality smells like total BS. First, let's talk about the cinema experience. In the announcement, Netflix said they expect to maintain Warner Bros. Theatrical releases. The key word there is expect. That is corporate lawyer speak for we will do it until we decide it's not profitable anymore. Ted Sarandos, the CEO of Netflix, is already talking about evolving windows to be more consumer-friendly. Translation, they want to kill the movie theater. Warner Bros. Is the studio of Barbie and the Dark Knight movies meant for the big screen. Netflix views a ticket sold at an AMC as a failure because that person wasn't sitting on their couch pumping engagement numbers into the algorithm. The theater owners are terrified, and they should be. This isn't saving cinema, it's euthanizing it so it fits on an iPad. And then there's the creative rot. Whenever a tech giant buys a legacy studio, the predator changes the prey. Look at what Amazon did when they bought MGM. They took James Bond, the classiest spy franchise in history, and immediately churned out a reality game show called 007 Road to a Million. Is that the future of Warner Bros? Are we gonna get a Harry Potter cooking competition or a Sopranos reality show? Netflix operates on data, not prestige. They cancel shows after 2 seasons if the completion rate drops by 1%. Do we really trust the content slop algorithm to manage the legacy of HBO? And finally, let's talk about your wallet. They say this might lower prices by bundling, but history tells us the exact opposite. When you eliminate the competition, you control the market. If Netflix owns HBO, they don't have to fight for your money anymore. They can and they will jack up the price because, frankly, where else are you gonna go? Paramount? Please. This is about establishing a monopoly, and monopolies don't give discounts. The Writers Guild knows it, the rival studios know it, and frankly, we should know it too. They are selling us convenience, but the price tag is the death of competition and the homogenization of art. Anyway, the article is in the description. give it a read. So, Geekly, I'm handing the gavel to you. Is this the ultimate convenience we've been waiting for? A super app that saves us from subscription hell? Or is this just the final nail in the coffin for cinema and creative risks handed to us with a $72 billion price tag? Let me know what you think in the comments. And that is the full debrief on this massive streaming monopoly mess. If you dug the analysis, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your own take in the comments. I want to hear it. If you want to go the extra mile and buy me a coffee, the link is right in the description. By the way, for the next video, should I switch the background to the Batcave or the TARDIS interior? Let me know. I will catch you on the next flash. This was Kikai Wafra for News Geekly.